What's up, guys? Happy New Year. Welcome. This is the second to last video for 2019 for Blue Ridge Silverhound. So I want to thank you guys for joining in on this fine morning. Hopefully everyone's doing great and ready for a whole brand new decade. I know I sure am. 2019 was fantastic on a various different levels, from family and, work and, of course, coins. That's why we're here this morning. So I wanted to take some time this morning to discuss a few of the pieces that I bought this year that's going to be somewhat of a focal point going into 2020. Now, this is not going to be, like a self-transcribed kind of like, invest in this video, and all that stuff. These are coins that I'm going to be personally putting on a goal list of coins that I'm going to be buying more of for this next year. I'll get into the specific reasons as I talk about them. In addition, I'm going to talk about a few 2019 dated coins that I absolutely love, and coins that were on my hit list for quite a while. And then whatever you get from this video, whether it's like, hey, you know what, I kind of like the direction he's going into, or maybe it's going to give you inspiration to collect something else based off of maybe a kind of like a price range, setting a goal, a budget, so to speak, as we get into this new decade. Whatever you get from it, hopefully it's going to be a little bit helpful for you guys, okay? So let's go ahead and jump right in. So I'm going to talk about some of the pieces I bought for this year, and some of my favorites. This one right here was purchased earlier in the year. It is undoubtedly a very stunning coin. As a matter of fact, this is more, they termed this a medal rather than a coin. But it's a 225th anniversary of the Philadelphia Mint commemorative medal. It's dated 2017, so you see the date 1792 to 2017. It is indeed a Philadelphia minted medal. You have the mint mark right there. But this is one that I feel like, I would love to pick up another one or two of these. Maybe one that is in the original holder, just based off of the design. Oh my God, this thing is pretty. And with everything hot and new in coins in 2019, okay, especially with the new mint director, throwing out some pretty bold moves, and really setting the market on its feet, especially for the U.S. Mint product. It has kind of revitalized some of the other coins that were released prior to that. So this is definitely one of my favorites. Of course, you gotta get one that's proof 70. And these fall right in that $50 to $60 range. You're gonna find that a lot of the pieces I have on this list are in that $50 to $150 level. And the cool thing is, a lot of these pieces 10 years ago were not affordable at all. Okay, now this one right here is the exception because it's a newer release, not brand new, but within the last few years. So that one right there, definitely one of my favorites. Now here's a coin that I feel like is so cheap right now at this grade level. Okay, I've bought a few of the Panda coins, the silvers, in mint state 70. Okay, coins from the 2000 teens, because if you got some of these like from the late 80s, early 90s, or even the 90s in general, they are still oh so expensive, okay, because those are the original Pandas. I think from 96 onward is when they had mint state coins, or maybe it's a little bit earlier than that, I'm not sure. But I'm really high on the mint state 70s of the 2000 teens, okay, and the reason why is you could find these for between $30 and $50 pretty regularly. Where you're gonna see these jump up in price is when price of silver goes up, okay? And these coins will jump up in tandem at this mint-state perfect 70 score along with the price of silver, okay? So if silver, say, for example, in 2020 hits $30 an ounce, okay, these will jump up at the same level, okay? It won't be a $30 to $50 coin. It'll probably end up being $50 to $70. Pandas have always been kind of like this this target collectible on a worldwide basis, not just in China, but just all over the world. People revere this coin as a premium product, and they will pay all the money in the world for these. If you guys remember in 2009, 2010s, these were not only just ridiculously and prohibitively expensive to own for just a regular silver piece, but these were also widely counterfeited, okay, which is why I'm aiming for slabbed examples. Again, I'm sticking with the 70s. If you get into those examples that are from the 80s and 90s, of course you want to get them slabbed, because those are more targeted for any sort of counterfeiting. So another thing that I love picking up, and I got a few of them here, and we're just going to go right on down the line. Again, for its affordability today, Mint State 70 and Proof 70 Silver Eagles are going to be on my hit list for the upcoming 2020. I'm probably going to be buying maybe between like 4 to 5 of them a month at this grade level. Okay, again, I wouldn't buy anything less, because we're going to be talking about a coin that at this price range, this is about $110, $115 coin, and it drops all the way down to about $40 in Mint State 69. Now, the thing that makes this one a little bit pricier is also autographed by the chief engraver at that time, Mercanti, who is actually the person that came up with the creation of the reverse of the Silver Eagle. All right, which makes it a little bit cooler in my estimation. Now, you don't have to pay the premium for the autograph. You can get some without the autograph and still stay under like $80 or so. Again, I paid the bonus money for this coin. But again, this is right down my kind of like that budgeted ballpark of the $50 to $150 range. And these have a lot of room to grow, okay, as they become more popular. As you guys know, the Enhanced Reverse 2019S kind of revitalized the Silver Eagle collecting market, as if it didn't need it all. But these are absolutely beautiful pieces. They're silver, okay? At the worst, they're just worth silver, right? And buying just regular Silver Eagles, again, is going to be a lot of fun for 2020. All right, here's another one right here. I love the proof. Love the proofs. And these right here, I feel like are very undervalued, and that's why I'm going to be jumping on a number of these for 2020. Again, I only stick with the Proof 70s. Okay, this one right here is the 19S. It's a brand spanking new model, first release coin with the S Mint mark proudly displayed. And again, the craftsmanship, I can't stress enough just how impeccable these look. All right, and it's a very elegant, timeless design. Okay, Adolph Wyman's Walking Liberty design is what's going to continue to drive the collectability of these for years to come. And then finally, some of the kind of oddballish Silver Eagles. Again, I referred to the Enhanced Reverse, uber popular and ultra low vintage Silver Eagle that made headlines for 2019. But also, do not sleep on the regular kind of like reverse proof, the enhanced finishes. Again, I'm aiming only for 70s. Okay, I'm not going to buy 69s because there are just dozens, if not hundreds and thousands of 69s in the marketplace. And again, at that level, you're better off just buying the coin raw. All right, don't even think about buying it, slabbed and then paying like 3 times silver. It just doesn't make any sense, and that's why I'm not going for that kind of grade on those type of coins. So the enhanced finish where they did the polished look on the folds here, where the lines are, and a few other details. Again, are an absolute mighty fine touch. Okay, it's things like these that makes these coins an absolute must-have for any Silver Eagle collector like myself. Again, you can find these for around $80. If your budget doesn't constitute something like this, then you could possibly look at a regular proof, okay, which is also a great idea. And if all else fails, just go for the raw ones that are still in the U.S. government packaging. So here's going to be my big kind of like collecting viewpoint for 2020, and I bought the first one. And it's going to be the 5-ounce hockey pucks. Okay, these things have never been cheaper than they are today. Okay, a lot of the coins slabbed can be had for a round issue price from the U.S. Mint. I am going strictly for graded examples because of how inexpensive they are. However, I'm going to be sticking to the SP69s, okay, which is a special strike. These are all special strikes. But if you guys aren't familiar, the size difference, we are talking 1 ounce versus 5 ounce. These are a marvel of masterpiece. And I am, for 2020, to hit it big out of the park for this new decade, I am going to be collecting the full run of 56 coins. As you guys know, 2020 is the last year for the National Park program of coins. Okay, that's including the Business Strike S's, the P&Ds, the proofs, and even the 5-ouncers. Okay, so I am going to be doing a full assemblage of all 56 coins. I'm hoping to get it done in 12 months. I'm looking to, buy around maybe 5 a month or so. I'm not sure. I'm going to tinker with it. There are a few coins that are stoppers in the price range. You have a lot of those coins, I think, from like 2011, the Hawaii volcanoes, the Denali Park, I believe. Those are all going to be like $300 to $400 pieces at the same grade. God forbid that you get into a SP70 set of this. It's going to be pricey. Most coins are somewhere in that $300 to $500 range, and then you find the outliers again. The Denali Park, the Hawaii volcanoes, all of them from that particular year are expensive, and they're going to cost you somewhere between $600 to about $1,200 for the Hawaii. If you're feeling bold and you're feeling brave, then by all means do it. I would love to see that collection come together, but I'm going to stick with an SP69. So I have the Grand Canyon here. I got this last week. That's how fresh of a collecting perspective that I'm turning right now, along with like buying regular stuff for typesets and all that, the older stuff. This one right here, I haven't bought one in, I would say, about 3 years, and I got this one, and the opportunity came at a reasonable deal. I got this one for about $160, and I'm like, well, shoot. I received this in the mail, and I'm like, oh my God, this thing is gorgeous. And you guys know me. I'm not super big on just being all out silver like some other folks are. But in this case, I'm willing to make an exception because you get to really see the beauty of the engraving for each one of these at this size. I can't stress enough how beautiful these coins are, but I am going to be gunning for a full, complete SP69 56-piece set for this year. That should be a lot of fun, so I welcome you guys to come check it out as I buy them. I have one other one on the way, by the way, that I just got. Should be a lot of fun. So I wanted to talk about a few of the 2019 releases that I absolutely love. I only have 2 coins here, and I swear if the well was endless and I could buy anything, I would have like 100 coins sitting on my desk. But as you know, coins from other countries with this amazing engraving work, It's tough. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with the one half of the the Pride of Two Nations U.S. set. Of course, one of my top picks as a spec set for 2019 and beyond. This is actually the Canadian coin that was in that set. That features the modified proof. It all has all of these little God, what do you call these? Oh my jeez. Anyways, they got all sorts of miniature little maple leaves on the edge, and it's all in relief with a frosty finish. And then this right here is a kind of like a modified, enhanced proof pebbly surface, and then you have all these lines right here that encompass just the overall product. The design looks busy, but my God, this thing is sexy. And I got this one for $85. It's a proof 70. I will probably end up picking the other half of this coin slabbed in much the same fashion with PCGS First Strike. This is undeniably, the moment I saw this, I'm like, if I'm not going to get the 2-coin set from the mint, I was going to buy these independently already slabbed, and then that would be that. There is also one coin that was released from the Royal Canadian Mint side. Slabbed Perfect 70 is a phenomenally expensive coin. Last time I checked, it was like $500, $600, $700, $800. I don't know why. The mintage might be a lot lower, but the mintages on these are 100,000 pieces. Okay, so they're relatively low. They're not super low, but it's like it's a kind of like that threshold number that begs the question: is that kind of like the comfortability level into investing into something like this, and then feel good about it after like 5-10 years? We'll see. As long as the U.S. Mint doesn't get so heavy-handed with all of these weird collaborations with other countries and doing kind of like repetitive stuff. Like if they did a 2020 of a Pride of Two Nations set, that would kind of break my heart. Okay, this definitely warrants a one-shot, kind of release. I don't want to see a 2020 in this. Because they need to do other things. But this is an absolute gorgeous coin for 2020 that I absolutely love. So here is this one last coin on the episode that I actually received as a Christmas gift from my wife. I saw this. I'm like, hey, I really want that. I actually told her and showed her pictures. 2019 Castaway Collection, but take a look at this box. It is absolutely amazing. It is printed. It's not an actual kind of like bamboo kind of wicker look to it. But this one right here, nice presentation. It's got a flip out cover. And then let's go ahead and talk about the little certificate. So minted to 1,000 pieces, so it's relatively low. Fiji mint, 1 ounce, 999 fine silver. It's got a face of $2. This is number 779 in the run of 1,000 pieces, and it is indeed dated 2019. However, what we have here, and by the way, it's encapsulated real nicely in this foam kind of composite right there. But here you go. We have a clam shell that is, or a scallop shell that is stunning. The engraving work and the artificial distressing of just the overall kind of patina, the antiquing of this is phenomenal. I wish I had something to compare it to, but it is similar in size to a Silver Eagle. There is also a colorized version that is smaller, but a much higher mintage limit. I believe it might be, it might be like a 10-gram piece that's colorized. It's kind of like a pink. It actually looks like a seashell. 2019, but the mintage is like 10,000 pieces. I might get that one, but this one right here is stunning. Now check this out. If I flip this around, and by the way, it's encapsulated in this blow molded like custom fit case, and then on the back you actually have the Fiji design work that they're known for on all of their commemoratives. $2 face, 999 fine. This one again is the antique silver look. I forgot how much my wife paid for this one. I think it's under $100. So for something truly really pretty, and we're beach people. We love going to the beach. We love beach themes and all that, and drinking, at the bars, at the cabanas. Sorry. But this is, take a look at that. It's really nice. It's neat. It's pretty. I love it. And this is fantastic. You have to kind of tip your hat to some of the engraving work. But really, I've owned quite a bit of like 2019 product this year. West Point quarters, some of the new sets that came out from the Mint. I just feel like that they weren't completely my favorite in the grand scheme of things. I shared a couple of my favorites for 2019, along with some of the other coins that I picked up. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you were able to take away a little something. Again, this is not like an investment video, like, oh, you got to pick these up. Even though I did talk about one of them being kind of like a closet spec piece. So, keep that in mind. But anyways, I hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful year and that you guys were able to, find some really neat stuff, whether it's through your pocket change or maybe you picked up some coins that, deserve a place in your collection and in your heart. From my family to yours, of course, we got one more video. So we're going to talk about a little bit more something else tonight. I'll probably load it up by 5 o'clock. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for joining in. Much love to my Blue Ridge Silverhound family. And here's to a wonderful and happy, healthy 2020. If I don't see you, I'll see you guys next year, of course. And we're going to hit the ground running. So you guys take care. Coinaholics, we are discovering together. And as always, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for instant notifications. And you guys take care. All right.